Hey, 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 beautiful people. Today we're going to be reading again from Her Voice Beyond the Grave, A Sister's Cry to Sound the Silence in Domestic Violence. Okay, so what does the universe have to say today? Okay, this one is on page 120 through 122. Okay? In situations of captivity, the perpetrator becomes the most powerful person in the life of the victim, and the psychology of the victim is shaped by the actions and beliefs of the perpetrator. Judith Lewis Herman, that's her quote. Okay, I was so tired, depressed, and afraid of this man. I just wanted him out of my life for good. I gave up everything, even my car, to him. I basically was catching a ride with someone or my daughter back and forth, and sometimes the bus to work, but he would not go away. So yes, I did make an unwise, desperate decision a few months prior, but in my mind, I thought it was a clever one because I thought this would have been the solution to finally rid of him. Unfortunately, my plan backfired on me. So instead of him exiting my life and moving on with his, within a few weeks, he just simply disposed of me like wild game, as if it was hunting season and I was his prey. It's no one's business what I did, but you never know what you will do until you are stuck in a situation and you see no escape. You feel no hope, or you just really don't know what to do. So don't judge me. My actions did not justify or measure up by no means to give him the right to take my life, especially in such a cruel and carefree way. I don't care what I did. He was mistreating me. He did not want me or want anyone else to have me. And he definitely did not love me. Wow. Moments of reflection. When I started giving up everything to him with no satisfaction or gratitude for him, I knew it was a matter of time. I could feel it in my spirit, as if I was in a valley of darkness, because I let the fear get the best of me and the dream of hope let go of me. No one knew the torture and painful thoughts he had planted in my mind that played out like a horror scene in a movie. I simply felt captured, caged, trapped by him, like a prisoner of war, slowly dying while living before the official, final, horrific killed. I am pleading with you to never allow anyone to capture and imprison you mentally to the point of paralyzing you physically. Wow, I had to pause for a moment, and I do apologize. This chapter has just blown me away. Because just feeling so trapped. And I know someone is going through this right now, feeling so trapped. But there is hope. There is hope. Know your worth. Know who you are. You can survive this. You can be relieved of this. Start planning. Start planning your exit plan. Strategize, but be wise in your planning. You're going to have to start writing your plans out and implementing some actions, just some basic actions to do it. Gathering your personal items. But I do talk about that in another section. So this right here was just like, she felt hopeless. She felt there was no way out. She could feel his energy of just wanting to take her life. So in her mind, she had already given up. But your thoughts, your consciousness about things and how you feel can be between life and death. You know, it's basically, like I said, she gave up. At the beginning of the chapter, I was so tired, depressed, and afraid of this man. He had gotten her to that point, and she herself had just given up. But you have to fight. You can't give up. You got to fight for your life. Because at the end of the day, you can get all the help, all the advice. But at the end of the day, you have got to make that decision. You have got to make the decision. And you got to fight through. Don't let anyone steal your power. Don't let anyone steal your soul. Don't let anyone steal your spirit. Because if you allow that, then you can become a Cheryl. And I'm pleading with you, don't become a Cheryl. Don't give up. Keep your fight in. And start making a plan. Domestic violence awareness. In relationships where domestic violence exists, violence is not equal, even if the victim fights back or instigates violence in an effort to diffuse the... I'm so emotional about this chapter. Okay, let me read that over again. In relationships where domestic violence exists, violence is not equal, even if the victim fights back or instigates violence in an effort to diffuse a situation. Okay, so the question today to ponder is, do you feel like a prisoner, trapped with no escape because of your intimate partner, mental and physical threats? Do you feel like a prisoner, trapped with no escape because of your intimate partner's mental and physical threats? Like I said, write the question down, answer it. Very transparent. These are your notes, and also you're putting pen to paper, and you're connecting with your heart, spirit, and soul. So please be very transparent in your answers to start coming up with solutions. Your affirmation for today is, I am happy, safe, and free. I shall live. Make sure you write that down so that I can connect with your spirit, your heart, your soul. I mean literally with pen and paper. I am happy, safe, and free. I shall live. And don't forget to do your burn and release. You're gonna declare and decree all of this. You're gonna release and burn. You're gonna release and burn all that negativity. And then you're gonna go back and declare and decree such thing as your affirmation. You know what you need to say that's negative in your life that you want to burn and release. And then you know what you want to affirm, declare in your life. So write all those things. You want to say things that are negative in your life. You want to put that on pen and paper and write it out and then burn it. And then you want to come back and do the opposite in a positive way and put that on paper. And then you want to say in spirit and in flesh, and sleep in an awakened state across all timelines, realms, and dimensions that are known and unknown. And you want to give thanks to the Most High and your spiritual team. This way you are breaking those chains of bondages and things that has been holding you back. What happens in the spiritual realm, it must first occur in the spiritual realm in order for it to come to this realm, the third dimension realm. So you're putting it out into the spiritual realm. But please know that you are powerful. You have the power to change your trajectory in your life. You are the captain of your ship. Don't give all your power to someone else. You know, she became a prisoner in her own home. She gave up everything, but that did not satisfy him. She gave up everything, and he just took total control. And to some point, she allowed that. And she began to believe that he had control over her and she didn't have control over herself. So, like I said, you are the captain of your ship. Put this in the spiritual realm. As above, so is below. You guys have a nice, beautiful day. This chapter just got me a little bit emotional and a little bit tongue-tied. Just thinking about reminiscing. But I hope this helps someone. I know someone is going through this right now. I know you're listening. I know you're listening. I know you're listening. Cheryl's voice is for you. Have a wonderful day. I'm Cassandra, but they shine, and it's through our voices and stories that we can help victims become survivors, or inspire victims to become survivors. Have a great day.